Hey guys, we are Fall Out Boy. Thanks for submitting your questions. We can't wait to answer them, and special thanks to Romeo for having us.
So let's get into this. Let's see. Nava from Grantsville. I don't want to mispronounce your name, so I'm not sure how to
Both
pronounce
pronunciations are acceptable.
I'm gonna assume Nava from Grantsville. What song did you grow up listening to that you wish was on your album? That's kind of an awesome one.
That's a good question.
That, like, if we could have written it, I don't know. Let's answer for each other. Yeah, I'm gonna say Pete would have wanted to have written Paradise City. Is that one you like?
I like that song.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah. I would say for Patrick, I would really actually truly say that it would be a Tom Waits song, but I can't think of one right now that it would be, or know it well enough, so I would say Radio Radio by Elvis Costello.
Fair enough. That's a pretty good answer.
Hi.
I don't know what you want to write.
I don't know what you want to write either.
Alright, well I think
I
that's
want to
pretty
write one.
You'd want to write one?
Yeah.
I want you to write that too.
Okay.
So there we go.
Mary from New York City, what is your all-time favorite song to perform live?
One. By Metallica.
This one that we play for our last album, The Phoenix, is a lot of fun to play live. It kind of just like, we open with it sometimes and it like gets it going a little bit. Pretty cool.
I like to play that as well. Molly from San Padre Island. That sounds very festive.
It is around spring break.
Well, then it is. What inspired each of you to get into music? I would say, for me, my parents had a lot to do with it. My mom just played a lot of music, and she also, force is the wrong word, but she did like, you know, have me take a lot of different lessons for different instruments and stuff, and she was very, so, no pun intended, very instrumental in getting me into playing music.
I don't know that I really had any choice. I was one of those kids that, you know, if you gave me a bunch of Legos, I would figure out how to make drums out of them or something. You know, I just always wanted to play music, and I don't really know anything else. It's hard for me to even think of it as like a separate thing from just what you do in a day.
I feel like I saw a bunch of punk rock bands and wanted to do that.
Metallica and Queen, the first bands I remember getting into and wanting to do that.
Sydney from Albany says, what's the most exciting thing about releasing a new album now that you've released so many already?
I mean, I have a real,
so exciting.
I have a real
Okay,
answer.
sorry.
It's a real answer, or a fake answer to a real question. I can do that. I would say, I mean, we love writing music, and when we write new songs, we're very excited about them, and it's so cool to finally get to put them out and get people's feedback. And I think it's really fun. Making new records and playing those songs is really actually enjoyable. It doesn't, if it wasn't fun anymore, we probably wouldn't do it.
Allison from Mustang asks, what are your favorite emojis?
I give an answer.
I like the poop emoji, it's cute.
Yeah.
The smiley poop. He's like, hey.
I like the Seinfeld ones.
When we played Today's Show the other day, I did, you know, like, my dad hearts your poop, my mom hearts your poop, like from, what's it called, when what's his name does it at the Today's Show. And get him to the Greek when he's like, my dad loves your shit, my mom loves your shit. You guys remember that movie or no? None of the kids remembered it either, so it did not work.
I saw
That is a concept at all.
I put that movie on once in a hotel room. I liked what I saw, and I fell asleep.
Has anyone seen that fucking movie?
Yes, I saw it. Yes,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I just wanted it to be awkward for you.
Is that a Jonah Hill?
You wanted it to be awkward?
No, I didn't remember the scene.
I only saw
Wait,
it.
is that something Jonah Hill says?
Yeah,
Sounds
he
like-
goes up to like Paul Krugman and he's like, my dad loves your shit.
Is he high or something?
Super
There you
high.
go. I figured it out. I didn't even see the
I
movie.
actually-
And I just figured out what happened.
I think my favorite one is it's like the guy that's wearing, I think he's wearing like a black mask or something that goes like down to here. It's like a really weird emoji. I don't know what it's for.
Yeah, I like the ones that you couldn't
Daft Punk?
you couldn't possibly use.
They definitely. The worst is when you have like the perfect. Well, for me, I'm like, oh, I need this emoji so much, and they don't have it. I think there's not a taco emoji.
Yeah, I always want to make.
I've been, you know, I
marijuana
started
jokes.
a change.org to try and get a taco emoji. It's just so important.
It's actually not the dumbest change.org that has existed, so you got. It's okay. Jack from Prescott Valley. That sounds very fancy. Would you guys play the Super Bowl halftime show if you were given the chance?
Yes.
Yes.
Give us that chance.
Next question. No, yeah, of course we would. There's nothing else to say.
Cool.
That sounds great.
Amber from St. Lou says, what made you decide to
Really?
use multiple samples for this album?
We've used samples on to a lesser degree, but we still use them. We use them like on Save Rock and Roll actually a fair amount. This one they're more prominent probably, and I think it's just a way. It's something we want to experiment with, and I think it's just a way to kind of change up some of the things we were doing.
Try new things.
Try new things. Doesn't hurt, unless they're painful.
Try it before you buy it. Cut it in half and double it.
Yeah, cut it in half and double it. But we did try and kind of bought it, so I don't know. I can't say that.
Lady Violet from Rosalia. Something.
Visalia.
Says, what has been your favorite tour you've done so far?
Like the one with the guys in it. It's good.
That was a good one.
I feel like every tour seems like the best one while it's happening, and then you think the next tour you're not going to have the same memories as
Yeah, you're not gonna have fun.
how could it be as good?
And then it's fun.
And then life is always gives you new things to remember.
I pretty much like all the tours that we do where I don't have to get shot out of the floor.
Oh.
That's like my favorite tour, I think.
Baby
Is
boy.
Oh.
all the tours except for the times when I have to get shot out of the floor.
Oh. Sorry, the little guy got a little soap in his eye when we did a bath.
I don't like getting shot out of the floor.
Ooh, there we go. Tiana from.
That's for making me fucking hang on that other question.
Tiana from Los Angeles.
Which I don't think is how anyone pronounces that word.
I did. So
Just no, because you know
it's-
you do, yes.
So somebody does. So don't be a fucking dick. Oh, just kidding. Did the process of making this album feel different from the others so far?
Yes.
It did. That's true. Was there anything that changed drastically?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, drastic changes. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say one of the biggest things that changed was we've learned how to record ourselves a lot. So there's a lot of it we were able to do without the help of anybody else. And the phone just went off. Let me answer that.
That's part
Oh,
of
wait,
what. That's
it's
part
not
of what
mine.
has drastically changed. Is we have a lot of ringtones that we're incorporating.
Yeah, if you listen to the record, if you listen through to it, there's a lot of ringtones.
It's actually all
subtly in there.
ringtones. The whole
No,
thing.
but it was cool. Like we learned how to record ourselves a lot, so we were able to, kind of work from home and then bring that into the studio. So when we got all together, it was more like just kind of discussing what we were doing and what was being used. It's kind of cool. It was like it was a little bit like a fun game of telephone, collaboratively.
Also, like 3 of us had like new babies, like one after the other. So
And they sound great on record. You can hear that.
yes, they do. We did I think record. Usually like, we're in the studio together, and normally, but this time, multi-tracking is fairly normal. It's how most records are made, and because of that, you don't necessarily have to be in the studio together. So because we all had these like really quite different schedules due to like demands of being new parents, we did have to like go into the studio separately, which was strange, but also in some ways kind of cool.
It was neat. Ariana from Phoenix. What is the most embarrassing thing you have ever done on stage? Ow.
I was like changing on stage, and I was like, "Oh no, everyone can see me naked." I didn't know that was my bedroom. That was me.
Yeah, what do we got? What's the most embarrassing thing? So this one time I was really sick. I was like super sick. And don't go there, Pete. That's not where it goes. You're an ass.
Oh, that drip.
But my nose was like really stuffed up, and I did this jump. I went to do this jump, and like everything came out of my nose all at once, just in like midair.
And you know, that's why you need all those Kleenex. God. Like, I'm joining in on this.
No. I'm talking to.
Oh, I get to be a nice guy this time.
Yeah, good.
I can say whatever I want. Wrap it up. Are we wrapping it up? Is that it? One more? Okay. Hannah from Berkeley, why did you decide to tour with Wiz Khalifa and Hoodie Allen? They made us do it. No,
we want to.
We want to, yeah. Yeah, when the offer came about, as it normally does, you know, the conversation came up. We thought it would be a really fun tour. We love them. We love both those artists. So, thank you very much for your fan questions. They were the best.
Thanks, Romeo.